Welcome to Great Kindness, where we celebrate the quiet miracles of human connection. We shine a light on real-life heroes whose simple random acts of kindness transform the world. Prepare to be moved by the power of everyday compassion. Amid choking smoke and burning fumes, he didn't hesitate to save a dog trapped in the car. This is the kind of quiet heroism our world desperately needs today. He pedaled off thinking he'd hit the jackpot, but then a man stepped in proof that real heroes aren't just a feed on your phone, they walk among us. Amid a shooting at Bondi Beach, a courageous man ran straight toward danger and wrestled the gun from the suspect, potentially saving countless lives in the process. With a single, smooth motion, he handled it calmly. Then he returned to his chair, sipping his tea as if nothing had happened. When a guy jumps out of his car to help the cops, you know it's real bravery, just a regular man stepping up when it mattered.
Go.
Facing freezing waters, firefighters didn't hesitate to save a deer trapped on a frozen lake. Through teamwork and careful planning, the animal made it safely back to shore. This man didn't hesitate to put himself in danger, stepping onto icy waters just to save a trapped dog. That kind of courage deserves real respect. We're used to seeing officers step in to help, but this time the roles were reversed, and someone stepped up for them. When one officer needed backup, several bystanders stepped in, and together they restrained the suspect until he was taken into custody. Instead of rushing past, this driver took a moment to protect a man in a wheelchair from the splash, a small act with a big heart. He stepped into the floodwaters and carried 2 women out of their car to safety, and he didn't stop there. He went back to retrieve their wallets. That genuinely moved me. Stuck with no way out, 3 frightened bear cubs were given a second chance when a kind-hearted couple stepped in and helped them climb to freedom. This small action shows just how much love and care the boy has for his friend. Touched by the thoughtful gift, the officer showed his appreciation by handing the photographer his own police patch. Sometimes all it takes is a simple bottle of water to remind an officer that their hard work is noticed and appreciated. A small snack can go a long way in easing the demanding work police officers do. Respect to these people. This rescue wasn't only an act of kindness, you could feel the happiness shared in that moment. He wasn't responsible for the road, but he took responsibility anyway. One small action to protect people he didn't even know. During the WRC in Itapúa, guitars strummed and applause filled the air as people honored the police on Santa Rosa Day, celebrating their patron saint. After spending an entire day stranded on a mosque roof, 2 seniors were finally brought to safety thanks to a group of young men who didn't hesitate to help. Car troubles can leave anyone feeling stranded and alone. Luckily, these guys didn't think twice. They stepped in, dropped what they were doing, and helped a complete stranger. That's the kind of kindness that earns real respect. Not duty, pure choice. A man sees kids in danger and takes action. A man saw a homeless person shivering in the cold and immediately gave him his jacket. True wealth is measured by generosity, not dollars. Be careful when driving in snowy winter conditions. This car got stuck on the tracks, and luckily, an officer and some bystanders were there to help just before the train arrived. He didn't wait, didn't hesitate, he just stopped his car and saved a life. That kind of instinct is pure hero energy. He stayed locked in, holding the suspect down the whole time until the cops took over. Pure bravery. The officer was struggling, but one alert bystander jumped in without hesitation. That's real community in action.
Are you sure? We have 4 guys, they're all bodybuilders, we can help you lift.
Yeah, we want to help. We want to help.
We literally can help.
Can we help?
We could all lift.
A police officer was struggling to get his vehicle onto the curb, and before he could even finish waving them off, these guys stepped in. No questions, no hesitation, just quiet kindness in motion. Looks like the student learned fast. He actually helped the officer take the suspect into custody. This is the kind of coverage I wish my insurance actually gave me. I still don't know why this guy was on top of the car, but moves like that? Yeah, those are usually reserved for people with an S on their chest. And who said robots will bring humanity's doom? Sometimes heroes come in circuits, not capes. Let's just hope he didn't take the blame for that mess after the real culprit ditched the scene. Gravity might let you down, but real friends won't. And while I can't show the full clip for safety reasons, rest assured, he walked away completely fine.
Right it up. Oh God, Jordan! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Alright, let's go over the checklist. Snowboard, got it. Helmet, got it. And a shovel? It sounds odd at first until you remember why it's on the list. Let this be a reminder to always pack every essential item when you head out snowboarding with your friends.
Go, give me a hand. Give me your hand!
Holy fuck, you just disappeared, bro. Disappeared. Oh. Oh.
Think you go bye-bye.
Oh.
Красно, тихо.
Легонь, kurwa i stać. Zwerko, gieraj.
Дай на ваш ще.
The officers noticed something unusual about the speeding Mercedes and pulled it over. But this time, it wasn't for a traffic violation, it was to save a child's life. The police had actually joined a race against time.
Pasitraukite iš kelio greitai. Pasidaryk duris. Bėk.
Armia proves that sight isn't what guides you, heart is. Born completely blind, she shows the world that every push of her pedals comes from pure courage, not vision. "64 years later, and he's still choosing her every single day. That's the kind of love the world needs more of." A simple picture, but a whole story of service, sacrifice, and the bond between partners who don't need words. After the school shooting in Texas on the 24th of May 2022, the town came together to greet one of the surviving teachers as he left the hospital, a touching moment of support and solidarity. It's incredible how a simple song and a few silly moves can turn a routine bus ride into a memory that kid will never forget. You never know what the day will bring. Sometimes it's catching fish. Sometimes it's catching a man who's seconds away from danger. While the sun burned down on Father's Day, a family decided to buy every ice pop from a 70-year-old seller, and that simple act set off a movement that collected $30,000 for his retirement. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just one man showing appreciation to another who works the land. That's real community spirit. She thought it was just going to be a quiet dinner until she walked outside to a limo packed with friends. Her 60th birthday turned magical in an instant. A teacher was completely overwhelmed when she learned that her long, exhausting commute was no longer a burden because a student's mother surprised her with a brand new car. A police officer undergoing cancer treatment in Duji got a birthday surprise he'll never forget. His friends showed up to celebrate him, turning the moment into something truly heartwarming for everyone who witnessed it. Those officers never expected anyone to treat them to pastries like that.